The following message is transmitted at the request of the Indianapolis Police Department. A mysterious situation is currently taking place in the city of Indianapolis and surrounding areas. At approximately 2:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, multiple sources have reported seeing several unidentified flying aircraft hovering over the city of Indianapolis and surrounding areas, including Speedway, Winedale, Rocky Ripple, Beech Grove, Warren Park, and Crow's Nest. These aircraft have been described as being cylindrical in shape, and having two discs, one on the bottom and another on the top. They are approximately 1,000 feet wide, and 20 feet tall. These aircraft have no intentions of being hostile at this time. However, all residents receiving this message are advised to remain indoors at this time, as these aircraft can't be hostile at any moment. Please tune in to 1070 AM for more information on this developing situation.
This is WISH News, with an unusual story coming out of the city of Indianapolis and surrounding suburbs. Multiple sources have reported seeing several unidentified flying objects hovering over the city of Indianapolis and surrounding areas. These objects have also been reported in Speedway, Winedale, Rocky Ripple, Crow's Nest, Beech Grove, and Warren Park. These aircraft have been described to be approximately 1,000 feet in diameter and 20 feet in height. These aircraft are not hostile at this time, but Mayor Joe Hosjet has advised all residents to stay in their homes due to the unpredictable nature of these aircraft. We have a reporter live in downtown Indianapolis. Can you tell me what is going on over there?
I am currently live in downtown Indianapolis at this time, and things are not bad over here. Many people have woken up to their phones displaying an emergency alert due to this situation. These aircraft do not pose a threat at this time due to them just hovering or flying around the city's downtown skyline and surrounding areas. They are described as being cylindrical with having two discs, with one on the bottom and one on top. The trend into UFOs is trending on Twitter, and people are even talking about it nationwide. Many people are saying that this could be the beginning of an alien invasion, but these are just people spreading rumors. It is unknown where these aircraft are from, and what is inside of them. Due to the unpredictable nature of these aircraft, the mayor has ordered residents of Indianapolis and surrounding areas to stay home at this time. Back over to you, Ashley.
Thank you, Tom. Many people across Indy are currently in a state of confusion right now because they honestly don't know what is going on, and what is going to happen in the future. Please stay safe during this situation. This is Ashley, signing off from WISH News.
civil danger for the city of Indianapolis. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Indianapolis Police Department. Residents of the city of Indianapolis, lock all of your doors immediately. At approximately 3 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the unidentified aircraft flying over Indianapolis and surrounding areas have been confirmed to be hostile. These aircraft have been seen using laser beams to destroy anything in their path and are emitting a foul-smelling gas which can be harmful to humans. People that have smelled the gas have collapsed to the ground and have even been killed. It is possible that these aircraft are from extraterrestrial origin, but this cannot be confirmed at this time. At this time, all residents of the city of Indianapolis and surrounding areas should seek an underground shelter now. Close and lock all windows and doors. Turn off all lights. Close all fireplace dampers and vents. And seal all cracks on doors and windows with tape or damp towels. Take an important set of supplies for your shelter, such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio, to last you for the duration of this emergency. Do not approach these aircraft, as they are extremely dangerous. They will kill anyone on sight. Remain tuned into 1070 AM for more information on this dangerous situation.
This is WISH News, with an update on the situation which is taking place throughout the city of Indianapolis. Things are starting to deteriorate rapidly as I speak. It has been reported that the aircraft are terrorizing the city of Indianapolis and are using laser beams to destroy anything in their path and are emitting a foul-smelling gas which is toxic to humans. People that have been exposed to the gas have collapsed to the ground and even died due to asphyxiation. It is speculated that these aircraft are from extraterrestrial origin, but this is just a rumor. All residents of the city of Indianapolis are advised to seek an underground shelter now, as these aircraft are extremely dangerous and will obliterate any structure and kill anyone on sight. Back with our news correspondent Tom in downtown. How is it going now?
I am still here in downtown, where things have started to go south really quickly. People are running for their lives as these aircraft are causing massive damage to the city of Indianapolis. Structures that have been destroyed by laser beams have been completely swept from their foundations. The foul-smelling gas that these aircraft has produced is extremely toxic, and people that have been exposed to it have collapsed to the ground and even died due to asphyxiation. All residents of the city of Indianapolis, wherever you are, seek an underground shelter immediately. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. I have a feeling that an evacuation order will be put into effect soon, as I don't think this will get better anytime soon. Please do not approach these aircraft as they are extremely dangerous. They will kill anyone on sight. Back over to you, Ashley.
Thank you, Tom. This is a scary situation and you need to take action immediately to protect your life. In other news, Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett is seriously considering putting an evacuation order for the city of Indianapolis if this situation gets worse. This is Ashley, signing off from WISH 8 News.
immediate evacuation for the city of Indianapolis and surrounding areas. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Indianapolis Police Department. At approximately 4 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, multiple eyewitnesses across the city of Indianapolis have reported seeing large and extremely dangerous alien-like creatures exiting out of the unidentified aircraft that were spotted over the city of Indianapolis. These creatures are currently roaming around the city of Indianapolis and are attacking anyone they see with laser weapons. You may identify these creatures by having the following characteristics: gray scaly skin, are about 10 feet tall, sharp teeth, sharp claws, skinny bodies, red, glowing eyes, sensitive hearing, spitting a corrosive acid, and extreme aggression. It has been confirmed that these creatures and aircraft are from extraterrestrial origin. As a precaution, all residents of the city of Indianapolis and surrounding areas are strongly advised to evacuate the city immediately. Take important supplies with you, such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries for the duration of this emergency. When you evacuate, tie a white towel or cloth to an area such as your front door or mailbox to show authorities who are aware of the situation. If you require assistance, do not use the towel. Should you require assistance, emergency management and law enforcement officials will escort you to the nearest pickup point. Before you evacuate, close and lock all windows and doors, shut off all gas, and seal up any cracks on doors and windows with tape or damp towels. Do not pick up relatives from hospitals or nursing homes, as these facilities have their own emergency procedures, and will follow them accordingly. Try to take only one car per family, if possible. Do not, in any circumstances, approach these creatures as they are considered extremely dangerous. They will attack and kill anyone on sight. Evacuate now. I repeat, evacuate now. If you stay in the area, you are at risk of being exterminated by the creatures or the aircraft. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not panic. I repeat, do not panic. Panicking will only make the situation worse than it already is. Please tune into local media outlets for more information on this dangerous situation.
This is WISH 8 News, and the situation in Indianapolis just keeps getting worse. Now there are reports of large and extremely dangerous alien-like creatures that have exited out of the unidentified aircraft and are roaming around the city of Indianapolis and are using laser weapons to attack anyone on sight. It has been confirmed that these creatures and aircraft are in fact from extraterrestrial origin. You may identify these creatures by having the following characteristics: gray scaly skin, are about 10 feet tall, sharp teeth, sharp claws, skinny bodies, spitting a corrosive acid, and pose extreme homicidal aggression to anyone on sight. An immediate evacuation has been issued for the entire city of Indianapolis due to the city being too unsafe for people to seek shelter. Back over to Tom. How is it now?
I am still here in Indianapolis, and things are really starting to hit rock bottom. These creatures are literally attacking and killing everyone on sight, and have no mercy for anyone. Their laser weapons have so much energy they can incinerate anyone and anything in an instant. The military has been deployed to combat this threat. An immediate evacuation order has been issued for the entire city of Indianapolis as the city is no longer safe. The corrosive acid these creatures spit out can cause massive skin damage and even death. Shelters have opened up in many cities, including Chicago, Milwaukee, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Detroit, Columbus, Pittsburgh, St. Louis, Green Bay, Minneapolis, and many others. If you are anywhere within the Indianapolis metro area, evacuate the city immediately. The city is no longer safe. Holy crap, I see an alien. I need to get out of here now. Civil danger for the entire state of Indiana. The following message is transmitted at the request of the governor of the state of Indiana and the Indiana State Police. The situation involving the unidentified aircraft and alien-like creatures in the city of Indianapolis has escalated. As of 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, sightings of these aircraft and creatures have been reported in more cities across the state of Indiana. These cities include Fort Wayne, Gary, South Bend, Evansville, Bloomington, Carmel, Fishers, West Lafayette, Hammond, Lafayette, Muncie, Noblesville, Terre Haute, Anderson, Elkhart, Kokomo, and Greenwood. Several United States fighter wings have been dispatched to these cities to eliminate these aircraft, and the military has been dispatched to eliminate the creatures on the ground. The aliens are using laser weapons to destroy anything in sight, and emit a foul-smelling gas that is toxic to humans, and can kill anyone in seconds by asphyxiation. They also spit out a corrosive acid which can cause extreme skin damage. The aircraft who haven't revealed creatures yet are using laser beams to incinerate anything in their path. You may identify the aliens by having the following characteristics: gray scaly skin, are about 10 feet tall, red glowing eyes, sharp teeth, sharp claws, skinny bodies, and have extremely sensitive hearing. As a precaution, all residents of the state of Indiana are strongly advised to seek an underground shelter immediately. These aircraft and creatures are expected to spread throughout the rest of Indiana within the next hour. Take an important set of supplies for your shelter, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, to last you for the duration of this emergency. Do not approach these aircraft and creatures as they are extremely dangerous. They will attack and kill anyone on sight. If one or more of these creatures enter your home, defend yourself by any means necessary, including armed protection. Do not make any noise, as if you do so, you may attract one or more of these creatures to your shelter. Make sure your radios are tuned to a very low sound level as well. Tune into local media outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. Civil danger for the entire Midwestern United States. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The situation in the state of Indiana has worsened dramatically. The aircraft and aliens have now been reported in multiple states outside of Indiana. These states include Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas. These creatures and aircraft are attacking and killing anyone that they see in their path, and are destroying everything on sight. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration is planning to make contact with these creatures, to show what their true intentions are towards the United States, and even the world. Several fighter wings, and the military have been dispatched to these states, to deal with this situation. The aliens are starting to become resistant to conventional weaponry, as some militaries have failed to kill these creatures, and some of the fighter jets have failed to shoot down the aircraft. In addition, several electromagnetic pulse attacks have been reported in the states previously mentioned. It is expected that this phenomenon will spread across the entire United States within the next 2 to 4 hours. All residents of these states are strongly advised to seek an underground shelter now. Close, lock, and barricade all windows and doors from the inside. Turn off all lights. Take an important set of supplies for your shelter, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a fully charged cell phone, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio at a very low volume, as these creatures are extremely sensitive to noise, and will attack and kill anyone that is making noise. Please stay silent during this situation, as this lowers your risk of being exterminated or taken away by these creatures. Do not panic. I repeat, do not panic. Panicking will only make the situation worse. Tune into local media outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. This is an emergency action notification, requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WXXL 106.7 FM. We will continue to serve the Orlando area. If you are not in this local area, tune now into stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Orlando area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. We interrupt our regular programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this emergency. This is WXXL 106.7 FM. We will continue furnishing news, official information and instructions for the Orlando area. If you are not in the Orlando area, tune now to stations providing news and information to your local area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. Please stand by for a message from a representative of the President of the United States.
The following message has been given authorization for release by the request of the President, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the United States Government, and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, effective as of 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. I regret to inform the citizens of the United States that an attack is currently taking place against the United States. No, this is not by terrorists from our country or from another country. This time, the invaders are aliens from an extraterrestrial origin. Sightings of unidentified aircraft and alien-like creatures have been reported in all 50 states of the United States, including Alaska, Hawaii, and all United States territories. These aircraft and creatures have launched a coordinated effort of extermination against the human race. The aliens have been seen using laser weapons to attack and kill anyone on sight, and these laser weapons have so much energy that structures have been ignited in flames. These aircraft are using beams of energy with so much radiation that they will also ignite anything and anyone in flames as well. In addition, these creatures have produced a foul-smelling gas that is extremely toxic, and is known to kill humans in seconds through asphyxiation. There have also been electromagnetic pulse attacks throughout the entire country causing many blackouts. You may identify the aliens by having the following characteristics: gray scaly skin, are about 10 feet tall, sharp teeth, sharp claws, red glowing eyes, spitting a corrosive acid capable of causing massive skin damage, extreme speed and strength, extreme homicidal aggression, resistance to conventional ballistic weaponry, sensitivity to noise and light, and communicating by clicking their teeth. The military and several fighter wings have been dispatched to deal with this situation. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration has made contact with the leader of this alien species, now called Norv, and has stated that he and his army will destroy the entire world, and send the moon crashing into the earth. It is unknown if this will actually happen at this time. All citizens of the United States are strongly advised to seek an underground shelter now. Close, lock, and barricade all windows and doors from the inside. Turn off all lights. Turn off all heating, air conditioning systems, close all fireplace dampers, and seal all cracks on doors and windows with tape and damp towels. Take important supplies for your shelter, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a first aid kit, a fully charged cell phone, and a battery-powered radio to last you for the duration of this emergency. Make sure the sound and volume level on your electronic devices are at the lowest level possible, as these creatures are extremely attracted to sound and light, and will kill anyone making noise or shining lights at them. Please do not panic. Panicking will only make the situation worse. As a country, we will fight off these aliens and come out victorious in this war. We have no reason to fall to these invaders, as we are the strongest country in the world. We will come back stronger than ever as one nation, under God. Thank you for listening to this message, and God bless the United States of America.
That was a message from a representative of the President. We now return to the emergency alert system. This concludes activations of the emergency alert system. Normal programming may now resume. This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Please do not turn off your radio or television, as this pertains to an ongoing global crisis. The aliens and unidentified aircraft that were spotted in the United States have now been reported in several major international cities across the globe. These cities include London, United Kingdom, Paris, France, Berlin, Germany, Rome, Italy, Tokyo, Japan, Seoul, South Korea, Mexico City, Mexico, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Shanghai, China, Moscow, Russia, Toronto, Canada, Stockholm, Sweden, Istanbul, Turkey, Beijing, China, Vienna, Austria, Dublin, Ireland, Lisbon, Portugal, Prague, Czech Republic, Sydney, Australia, New Delhi, India, and Athens, Greece. These creatures and aircraft are attacking the human race by means of a coordinated effort of extermination, including using laser weapons and emitting a foul-smelling gas that is fatal to humans. It is expected that these aircraft and creatures will spread across the rest of the world within the next 12 to 24 hours. In addition, the leader of this alien species, identified as North, is threatening to launch billions of alien ships to push the moon into the Earth if his demands are not met. These creatures are starting to become resistant to many kinds of weaponry, as militaries around the world are struggling to kill these aliens. As a precaution, remain in your underground shelter at this time. It is possible that these creatures will end all life on Earth as we know it. Many people were seen fighting off these creatures, where some governments have fallen. Do not approach these creatures as they are considered extremely dangerous. They will absolutely exterminate everything on sight. Tune into local TV and radio stations for more information on this dangerous situation. Stand by for this message. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WYLD 98.5 FM. We will continue to serve the New Orleans area. If you are not in this local area, tune out to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the New Orleans area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. This is an emergency action termination. This is an all-clear message. The aliens that were reported causing massive destruction across the planet were killed by militaries around the world. They somehow found a way to kill these creatures, which was by igniting them in flames. All residents may exit their shelters at this time. However, massive damage has been reported across the world. Many areas will take years to rebuild back to normal. The leader of this invasion, North, has been exterminated as well. All residents may exit their shelters at this time. However, if your shelter was destroyed, call 911 and the National Guard, if possible, will take you to the nearest military base. All broadcasts will now be handed over to state and local officials. Repeating, the aliens have been killed, and all residents may exit their shelters. This concludes all operations under the emergency alert system. Regular programming will now resume. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Please do not turn off your radio or television, as this pertains to an ongoing global crisis. Our world is coming to an end. The unidentified objects and aliens have been reported in every single country on planet Earth. These creatures are exterminating anything that is left on the Earth. They are resistant to any form of weaponry, and there is no way to kill these creatures. In addition, North has ordered an alien fleet in excess of 2 billion to push our moon out of its orbit, and it is expected to collide with the Earth within the next hour. There is no way for humanity to survive this catastrophe. The moon is too large to be deflected away from the Earth, and it can be visible to the naked eye. Once our moon strikes the Earth, colossal mega tsunamis of 10,000 feet or higher will occur. Planet-shattering earthquakes of 10 or higher will occur. Kessler's syndrome will take place. The Earth will be pushed out of its orbit. The Earth will turn into a huge fireball, and the Sun will be blocked entirely for about 50 to 100 years. All life on Earth will be killed on impact. To anyone that is remaining on the Earth, gather with your loved ones, such as family and friends, as well as loved possessions, and brace for your inevitable death. If you are a part of a religious domination, pray to your higher being or beings and repent. There is no place to evacuate or seek shelter. There is no reason to stay calm. Go into panic mode if you want to. Engage in activity that pleases you. Do not tell any younger children about this event. Ask for forgiveness. The President has selected a verse from the Bible to be read on the air. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. The final activation of the emergency alert system will conclude with one last playing of the national anthem. This station will now cease transmission.